Hi everyone, welcome into North Dakota Today. Art lovers, listen up, this one is for you. A touring exhibit on Leonardo da Vinci is hitting the Becker County Museum. We have Executive Director Becky Mitchell joining us this morning to talk all about this incredibly new touring exhibit. Good morning.
Good morning.
A Da Vinci right in our own backyard. Tell us about it.
Yeah, the opportunity is incredible for our region. It absolutely is. The exhibit actually features, as you indicated, artwork. There's 20 reproduction art pieces.
Wow.
The actual Mona Lisa will not be in Detroit Lakes. It doesn't leave the Louvre very often.
Got it.
But very educational, talks about lots of information that goes along with those pieces of art, talking about his process and just kind of the way he approached art, which was actually from a very scientific angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then along with that, Leonardo, so that's kind of what I knew about him as well, is that, you know, he painted the Mona Lisa, he painted the Last Supper. What I guess I didn't really grasp was the fact that he was such a futuristic thinker. He thought about things like weapons of war and submarines and hydraulics and different types of musical instruments, and he had sketchbook after sketchbook of those drawings. And so this exhibit has taken some of those sketches and created 65 life-sized machines based on those.
Whoa.
Yeah, so he never actually made them. He just had the visions. And so this takes it one step further and then talks, of course, about the process and what he was thinking about and what have you as he had these visions.
Yes, you get to walk through, see some things you'd recognize, see some things that he never got to bring to life, but other creators did. Where else does this tour? This is a national touring exhibit?
This tour is all over. It's usually in places like Chicago, New York, Las Vegas, you know, Philadelphia.
Big cities.
Big cities. So the fact that Detroit Lakes has pulled it together for the entire region, we want to emphasize that it's for the entire region, of course, is just a fabulous opportunity.
So tell us more about, what did you say, 20 different full scale?
Okay. 20 pieces of art. So did you know the Last Supper, the original Last Supper, is 15 feet tall by 30 feet wide?
No.
It is.
And there's a replica of that?
And there's a replica of that. They put it up yesterday in our museum. It is just that alone. I walked in, I was like, wow, that is incredible.
Jaw-dropping.
Yeah. And then on the opposite, the Mona Lisa, I always envisioned to be so much larger. And it's actually, you know,
portrait size.
Yeah.
How funny that our brains have oppositely sized everything in comparison to the reality. That is so incredible. So why do you think this is such a big must-see?
Well, I think in a world of STEM and STEAM, this exhibit it checks all those boxes. It's STEM, it's the STEAM, which of course adds the art into it. A look at an examination of his mind from a Renaissance period. The art behind all of that, you know, he was very fascinated with the human body and was doing, he approached his art from a scientific angle. So he did a lot of studies of the human body, which back in the late 1400s, early 1500s was not very accepted. But he really approached it from that scientific angle. So there's a whole kind of anatomy section where it talks about his studies of that area. The Vitruvian Man, that is the drawing of the man that with the, he did that. So not only do you get to see those and the pieces behind what he created, but the educational component behind it as well. Talking about the lessons and science and art and what have you. So
this is really for the whole family.
Really for the whole family, and many of the pieces are interactive as well. So it's not a complete hands-off just look at exhibit. There is some interactive components to it as well. Great for school kids. I really strongly encourage teachers in the region, $5 per student to come and see this exhibit. So
okay, tell us the dates and times.
So it opens this Sunday and will continue through January 7th. So it is here for a good chunk of time. Adults are $25, kids are $10, unless you're with the school group, then it's $5.
Oh, okay, so that's the deal. And then can we get them at the door? Do we need to order online? How
you can get them at the door. There are some group discounts if you have a group over 10. So you should give us a call at 218-847-2938. Or you can get them at the door, of course, too. Groups, school groups in particular, we would prefer to schedule. So we don't get get too on top of each other.
I think the teachers will be good about calling ahead.
Absolutely.
Okay, really quickly before we let you go. So the museum itself has a newer building, right? Or you had some updates?
Yeah, we do. We just opened a brand new facility in March. If you're familiar with Detroit Lakes at all, where the community center is, the DLCCC, our building used to be kind of across the parking lot.
Okay.
Now we are actually attached. So we share a lobby with the Holmes Theater, and opened in March, and we have our history floor as our main level. And then upstairs we have kind of a mini little children's science museum.
Yeah.
So that's a great opportunity for the kids too. If the parents want to come and they're like, we're gonna go see this exhibit, and the kids are like, I've got kids, I know how to. They're kind of like, I don't know. I guarantee they're gonna have a little fun, but also then you can bring them up to that children's science museum.
Yeah,
so.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, Da Vinci, right here in our region, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to see how it all unfolds, especially the Last Supper. Let me know if you head out and take a photo, everybody.
Exactly.
All right, stick around, everybody. Coming up next, we are previewing more of the upcoming Blue Water Bash. That's right here after the break.